the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
That bucket in no time at all. Ivy's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. Pass to Pack. Now Anthony to the inside. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Man, Roy getting flocked.
And it's Pack missing. Brooklyn leading by 16. From 12 feet out. Here's Walton. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Walton's got 8 points.
Yeah, well, every coach wants to see this play every time. A big effort on the glass wins him the second chance bucket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Payton from outside. Boston, no good that time either. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Boston trails by 18. Wagner left side. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. No dice from 9 feet out. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Roy. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 9 points in the game so far.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy hit the mid-range. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Coming onto the floor for Boston, DeMarcus Cousins.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Anderson wide open. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Ivey. Shakes him. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Adebayo. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's Boston now. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Payton, high post. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's Tyson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up in that rim, didn't he? And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Boston.
Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Back to Payton. Six to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Cousins. That misses off the back. Brooklyn leads by 22. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Cousins. Tries again. And he knocks down the jumper. Cousins has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Boston. And it's Wade with the jam.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
And someone, Stan, who fought his way into the NBA, Jose Alvarado, played his way onto a roster and has played well.
Oh, he has really played well, Kevin. And Jose Alvarado is as big a pest and plays as hard as anyone in this league and is so committed to it. If you're going to be Jose Alvarado and do what he does, you got to do it every single night to be effective, and he does.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
No good from Payton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wade. Rodman with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Mr. Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Alvarado with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Wade can't hit. No one near Payton as he lets it go.
Gary
Bangs home the trifecta. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Edgecombe. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Now here's Payton. And it's Wade with the rebound. And 101 left to play here in the third. Here's Alvarado. And he slams it one-handed.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
No good from Cousins. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Tyson. Gobert in the corner. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 8.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And so it's Brooklyn in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage number. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Ivy. And that's collected by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for Boston. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Wagner. Misses off the right iron. And here's Boston. And here's Adebayo outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Left side Harris. Pass to Shaq. Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
Here's Walton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down threes.
And stolen by Ivy. The kick out to Walton. O'Neal is double. Outside Roy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Goes to Boston.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Harris. Back to Ivy. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Boston.
Here's Payton. Into the lane. Here's Rodman. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Roy. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Cousins. Boston. No good that time either. Here's Walton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Now, here's Ivy. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that